How the hell did you get your boyfriend on the show without him knowing?
Here's the story. What they said to me, do not tell him. I had to tell him he was going on a show, a game show.
I bet he was thinking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it didn't dawn on me until I was at that airport and I was like, fuck, yeah, he's gonna kill me. The emotions in there was just so heightened. And I think that's why I broke down. 3 days straight, I cried my eyes to sleep.
Who put it on most of the cameras?
From my point of view. But then after the ultimatum, I said, I don't trust it. Like, I know I'm meant to be happy, we've won. Deep down, I thought he was faking it. When I literally whispered it to Anthony, I was like, I don't think he's gonna drop his phone. And voila, he didn't drop that phone. What's on that phone? Now I need to see. The texts were just horrible.
What were the texts like?
Filthy.
Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Spill with Will. You just cannot get rid of me. Another episode every single week. We're back again. Guys, it has been a mad week. I've just finished watching Bad Boyfriends, and I thought, okay, it's time that I have the winner of Bad Boyfriend on the podcast. It's Jacinta! How are you, my love?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for coming on, because like I told you literally the other day, I was like, I'm hooked on the show.
Yeah.
These men are crazy.
Oh my God, they're the worst.
I need to just, in a nutshell, what made you apply for the show?
So like you all know, I've been in a relationship with my, ex now for about 3-4 years. And we've been having ups and downs, mostly downs. And I got a message from one of the producers saying, we've got the show going on. Do you want to come on? And in my head, I'm like, listen, that's the last try that I'm going to have for my relationship. And I just wanted to go on there and just fix this man. But yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of obviously want to get into there's like so many things we can actually talk about.
Yeah.
But I obviously want to know about your relationship with him.
Yeah.
He had already cheated on you in the past, right?
Yeah.
Twice? Or did you ever find out how many times?
I can't really give you a number, but yeah, it happened more than twice.
And I think, as a viewer watching it, I love the show. But as a viewer, I can also, I'm also looking at the girls why are you taking this shit? Why are you going back? What was making you go back? I need to know. What is the general answer from all of the girls?
I think now, coming out of that situation, I think it was a person.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Is it hard to let go?
It was hard to let go, especially because he always found a way to bring me back. He's a smooth talker.
Yeah.
He just knows the right thing to say. And I think that's what was going on. He was just pulling me back in. We broke up so many times, but he would find a way to, make me come back.
So was it quite an on and off relationship?
Yeah,
consistently?
it was on and off.
And you going on this show was the last straw.
Yeah, it was.
To just fix the relationship.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't going to fix, that's it.
Yeah. And I said this to him. I said, I keep trying to fix our relationship. It wasn't just the show. I already told him to go therapy, and I offered to go with him as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm just throwing him out there and saying, just go therapy. I was willing to go to a couples therapy. And, Black men, African men, their ego gets in the way. They don't want to go to therapy. They don't want to do all this stuff.
Yeah, imagine telling a man to go to therapy.
Yeah.
They're probably just laughing at you go and get therapy. There ain't nothing wrong with me.
Yeah, so I think this show came at the right time. And, I tried to persuade him to go on there. And I was just telling myself, this is the last try. This is me just fixing this relationship. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I won't ever know what it's like to be cheated on because I've never been in that situation.
Yeah.
But when you get cheated on and you take them back, how is that process? Do you feel like it damages the relationship by always going back?
So I think I've never been in that situation before. I've never had a partner cheat on me. So it was something that, I didn't know how to go about that situation. I just tried to forgive, not forget, because you can never forget something like that.
Yeah.
but then it was the constant disrespect. So I think if you take someone back, trust me, they will keep doing it, and they'll find ways to cover up their tracks. So if let's say he's done something and I found out how he's done it, he'll find another way to go about that situation, and that's what was happening.
Well, I noticed as well, like watching the show, even when the guys fuck up and do something wrong, I noticed that they always find a way to turn it on the girl.
Yeah.
And like it's somehow the girl's fault that you're cheated, that you've been cheated on. Like you're the reason why I did this. Because you did this. And it's quite like, I love the show, but I also do think like a lot of these men are quite scary. Like a little bit narcissistic, a little bit scary. Like, you know, run if you ever meet a guy like this.
No, honestly, do.
Even like one of the guys as well from the show was like, he had slept with 100 girls with his last ex, which I think is crazy. Because if I heard that from someone, my immediate would be like, red flag, he's going to cheat again. 100 times is mad.
To me,
I'm like, that's not normal. Like, what the hell?
I know. And the thing is, some couples in there thought that, you know, because he's never done it to me, you know, it's okay.
Delusion.
Like, it's still cheating.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's still a bad boyfriend. Just because he hasn't done it to you, don't know. You don't know.
Okay, all right. I need to know, right, it's buzzball o'clock. I'm going to have a buzzball because fuck it, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's staring at me and I'm like, I can't just like not have it. That's disrespectful to the buzzball community. Okay, I'm always curious about this.
Yeah.
How the hell did you get your boyfriend on the show without him knowing?
Here's the story. So
I'm tucked in.
So as soon as I got the message from the producers saying they wanted me to go on the show, as soon as we started having Zoom calls, you know, talking about my relationship.
All behind his back and you had no idea.
Yeah. And what they said to me, do not tell him just yet. So when I was allowed to tell him, I had to tell him he was going on a show, a game show, Hot Shots. And I had to persuade him. I said, listen, babe, you're going to win money. You need to play this game. There's going to be guys. You need to compete. Listen, I had to sell. And listen, I'm a good seller, right? This is my world. Do you get what I mean? This is something that I would do, not him. Like, he's not on socials like that.
Was that quite hard to convince him? Or
it was very hard because at some point they also told me to let him know that I won't be coming anymore. And I said, right. He would definitely not come now.
And then that's for the shock factor, right?
Yeah.
So when you guys would walk in.
So I had to tell him, like, listen, you know, just go on there, win some money for us, babe. You know, it's something you've never done before, but trust me, like I know you're.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and the thing is, it didn't dawn on me until I was at that airport, and I was like, "Fuck, what have I gotten myself into?
This. Yeah,
what have I actually done?
I've tricked my ex-boyfriend to go on a show called Bad Boyfriends.
He went before me. So I was back at home, you know, trying to get my suitcase ready because I was flying out the next day and he was already there. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, he's going to kill me.
Well, I'm always questioning it, like looking at some of the I'm like, they must know.
No,
but the reactions are so real. And like the boyfriends are like crying, the girls are crying.
I could feel him staring in my eyes. I was like, no.
Have you watched the show before?
No. Like I haven't, up till now, I haven't even completed the first season. This is how you know, like I didn't even know what I was getting myself into. Like the games, everything that was on there, it was so new to me. And I think that's why I broke down. Do you remember the...
Yeah.
Banged my hand on the table. Like it was... The emotions in there was just so heightened.
I could see how raw, especially you as well. You really went through it.
And then watching it back, it's like, Christ.
Do you feel like you're reliving the experiences again?
I was. At some point, I got emotional. I was like, Christ.
And also, obviously, like, it's an edited show. We only see a certain amount of what we see.
Yeah, because there's
a lot of couples.
Clips. Yeah, there's so many clips that they've taken out. But I remember everything. You know, I remember everything that happened. And if you guys have watched it, 3 days straight, I cried my eyes to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, things just kept happening from the premiere night, when he didn't drop his phone, me going through his phone. It was... Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about the phone.
Yeah.
So basically, if you've not watched the show yet, there's a episode where all of the boyfriends get given their phones.
Yeah.
And the girls are allowed to have a look at the phones.
Yeah.
But the boys have to give you the permission whether they want you or not.
Yeah.
Your guy was the only guy out of everyone that didn't want to give his phone.
I don't know if you remember, I started shaking my head because I could already see like his body
panic.
language. Like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I don't think he's going to drop his phone. And I literally whispered it to Anthony. I was like, I don't think he's going to drop his phone. And voila, he didn't drop that phone. I was like, fuck's sake, what's on that phone? Now I need to see that phone.
And then that's even more paranoia.
Yeah.
That's your mind is thinking all of these things.
Yeah.
And
it's like, it's the embarrassment, you get what I mean? Like every other boyfriend, even the worst of them all,
Dad.
dropped his phone and, what possibly could be on that phone?
Did you ever find out what was actually on that phone?
I did.
Because I know you had like a little moment where you was able to actually look at those messages.
Yeah.
Did you have a full deep dive into the phone?
I did.
Wow.
I went into the lock chats and I kept saying, I said, there's a lock chats on there. Why do you have lock chats on your phone? Why?
Oh, wait, he locked the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And that was the first, so when
Men are scary.
I never knew about lock chats, guys. I never knew about this until I went on my boyfriend's phone and I found lock chats.
And is that when you have to like type in a passcode to go into the conversation?
Yeah. So you even have to make like a special character.
God,
to
this
even
is
go into
crazy.
it. So it's not when you don't archive the conversation, you actually lock this chat. And I saw 6 chats in there.
6 chats that were locked from different girls. This man is wild. So when you were speaking about that one situation, there were other situations that had happened.
Yeah. And these were the same people that we had conversations about that he's done something with and he promised that, nothing was going on anymore.
That's heartbreaking though.
And I remember one of the contacts, he had changed the name so I wouldn't even know that it was the same person. But then I went on the profile picture and I was like, hold on a minute. Shut up.
Yeah.
It can't be. It can't be the fucking same girl. Yeah.
It's crazy because it's almost like he was living like another life.
Yeah.
Like 2 different lives.
I don't know how men find the time to not 1, not 2,
but live another life.
Different girls.
Yeah, I know.
Like, do you even take them out? Do you see them? You come back and see me in the space. Yeah, men are scary. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, not these ones. These ones are great in this building. But other than that, men are scary.
Men are scary, guys. I wouldn't be doing men anymore.
I feel like, was there like a moment throughout the process, what's like the biggest shock that you was just completely, jaw was dropped?
I think it was when he admitted to me that he cheated on me a month ago.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. So before we came on the show, we already had an argument. I think he traveled or something. And I had my suspicions. But then you know how men are. They talk their shit, say nothing's going on.
You're
make you feel like
crazy,
you're crazy.
delusional.
And
you're paranoid.
Thank you. Because I didn't have my evidence, I love looking for evidence.
Receipts.
Yeah. I didn't have my receipt. So I couldn't be sure that something had gone on. But I had my suspicions, as I said. So when he said it, it's like your heart just drops. I was like, fuck, this is literally, I knew it.
Do you feel like in that moment you clocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was shivering as well. Like my body was shaking. I was like, no, is this someone I know? And he's like, no. I mean, it doesn't even make any difference if it's someone I know or not, but
you just want to know.
I just want to know.
What was the turning point when you was like, right, I'm leaving the relationship? Because you left the show winning it.
So we gave the ultimatums at the end. And I remember saying to him, you need to, tell everyone that we're exclusive, which he said we were. But then I didn't feel like we were because, most of his people didn't even know we're in a relationship. Red flag. But then after the ultimatum, I said to Anthony, I don't trust it. Like, I know I'm meant to be happy. We've won. But there's just
didn't
something.
feel genuine.
Yeah. I deep down, I thought he was faking it.
Wow.
I thought he was faking it. And
I mean, I'm kind of proud of you for finally noticing.
Yeah.
Because I think it's one of those things where, as viewers, we're all like, we all think the girls can do so much better.
But let me tell you, like, it's not like I didn't know anything was going on. I knew deep down, like, I could see everything
didn't wanna
that was
believe
going.
it.
Yeah, I just didn't. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like being here but not being here. You know what I mean? Like, you're seeing everything that's unfolding, and you're like, right, I know when the time comes, I'll be able to leave. But for now, let's just play along. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, as girls, we check out before the relationship ends. And I think I was getting close to that. Like, I just realized, like, this person's not for me.
Have you been in contact since?
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Yeah, it's true. It's very that. I
He
love
has.
that energy. He has.
Yeah.
And are you, you're
even
not
when-
going back?
No.
100%.
No, guys.
Okay, good.
No.
I'll see you back.
Well,
I'm
look
coming
at
to
me,
your
I'm
place.
glowing.
Yeah,
You
you're
know,
glowing. You look
single,
happy.
I'm glowing. I'm happy. I don't have any man problems. Like, I go to bed, you know, fan is blowing me, pumping me. It's so good. Like, life is good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, life is good. I wouldn't want to go back.
Do you think the show helped you heal?
It did, 100%. It did. I think I wasn't really facing the problems when we were outside. Like, I wasn't actually, what's the word, like, really, like, focusing on the problems. Like, we'll have our arguments, and then he will try and shut it down, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not actually diving deep into the things that have happened. So I think the show actually gave us that space and time for us to actually address everything that happened. And yeah, it was really cleansing for my soul.
Right. I have some questions on my notes that
Okay.
I got ready to go. When you saw his phone,
Yeah.
he was really annoyed. And you know him saying that he felt that he was brave rather than, like, he's not proud. His words were, I'm not proud of this moment, but I feel very brave. Like,
Yeah.
I do think his choice of language, did you, like, look at that and think, what the hell?
So he just says, I don't think he thinks before he talks.
Definitely not.
Especially when there's a part where he also told me, what do you expect? Like, I told you already what you're going to find on the phone. That was when I was going through the things. And I'm like, right, so are you justifying the fact that, yes, you've told me and I'm meant to just keep short because I've seen it? The texts were just horrible. It's a conversation that you should be only having with your partner, and he was having it with just like random girls.
What were the texts like?
Filthy.
Like
Just
sexual?
Yeah. Just
God,
dirty
man. Oh
text.
my God.
Yeah, it was really hurting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see those texts.
Right, this is a controversial one.
Yeah.
Was Akons and Danielle's relationship real on the show? That says it all.
The thing is, I don't really like to talk on people's relationship, but what I can tell you is when we were in there, it felt like everything was just forced coming from them. And the fact that Akon just, you know, wanted to be on camera 24/7, you know, doing...
You can tell
the
me he loves it.
extreme,
He
like-
loves the attention.
For us, yeah, for us being in there with him, it's like, it's cringe, like, chill. Like, this is not what you're here for. You're not even grasping the fact that, you know, your girlfriend has brought you in here for things that you've done.
Well, we definitely knew. Because I feel like when I look at sometimes in their confessionals,
Yeah.
their stories aren't aligning
It's
with each
not-
other.
yeah, and
like I feel like obviously they went in the show, I think, for a little bit of a boost, which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, you know,
But own it.
I'm not going to say like, you know, I didn't get anything from being on the show. I also did. But it's like, I also went there for my relationship. Do you know what I mean? But when you do things like that, people are going to question the fact that, are you just there for the fame? Do you actually have problems? Are you just faking it? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it can be cringe.
Okay, I need to know, right? The couple for me that
Yeah.
really stood out this whole entire show
Yeah.
was obviously your relationship, but I would say on par was Dan and Ellie.
Yeah.
That relationship throughout the whole season was worrying, concerning.
I know,
And I
yeah.
could imagine living in around that.
Yeah.
What was that like for you guys?
It was, I think I could also relate with Ellie because obviously he's cheated as well. But then there was some like moments you were taken back, like the things he said, the acid statement. It's
Basically,
like,
well, it's so bad.
and the thing is, he had a conversation with Olivia prior to, the thing that he had said.
Yeah, when he had that conversation, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. I have
You
a
think,
tiny soft spot for him.
He gets the point now, like he's learning. And then he says that and you're like,
I
what?
don't, I know,
What
I know.
is actually going through your mind?
Even, I think as well, like even Liv was shocked at that.
Everyone was shocked. Did you see my mouth?
Yeah, I think everyone
It
was
was
shocked.
open.
But I
It's like-
can't believe that those words actually left his mouth.
Yeah.
The fact that he actually said that. And like, even in those, when you're getting asked about like questions like that, you just have to lie, even if you think
I
that.
know.
Just
I know,
freaking
just-
lie. Don't embarrass your girl and say, her pum-pum smell like battery acid. Like, what the hell? Like, is he all right?
It's sad. Honestly, I couldn't even laugh at that statement. I was just like, can someone just slap those words back into his mouth, please? Like, I really felt so bad for Ellie.
Does pum-pum actually taste like battery acid, though?
How do you even know what battery acid tastes like?
I know, that's...
You actually
don't even know.
What do you put in your mouth for you to say, oh, that tastes like battery acid?
Denial is a river of Egypt. That's all I'm saying.
Christ.
Because what the hell? I think, are they still together?
I don't know, she hasn't actually put a statement out to say, we've broken up. I have, I've said on my Instagram posts, my TikTok
got a lot of love for that.
I do, and I'm so grateful, because at some point people are like, you've got no self-respect for yourself, you need to live. And I'm like, guys, you don't know the truth, just keep watching and I'll update you. I really wanted people to know, like, I've left that situation. Like, I know it's a toxic situation and I don't need to be in it. So, yeah.
Did you
I'm glad.
see a lot of yourself in Ellie?
I did.
Not to that extreme, though.
Not to that extreme, but I did. I could relate, being in a trauma bond like that. You've been with this person for so long. It's like making an investment. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose that time. You don't want to lose the things that you've put into that relationship. So I get where she's coming from. And she's young as well.
She's so young.
You need to, I think everyone needs to give her grace,
There is a lot of opinions on that relationship.
Yeah, there is a
But I
lot,
think just
and-
because it was so shocking.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's such a beautiful girl.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
she's
she is.
so stunning.
Yeah.
And you can tell she's got such a nice personality.
Yeah.
And so warm. But I can't get over how she accepts that.
I think, why did I accept it?
I know,
Do you know what
that's true,
Why did
yeah.
anyone on the show accept that?
Period,
Because why is there a show
But
called
that's to
Bad
the extreme.
Boyfriends?
That
You know what
guy
I mean?
is to the extreme.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not normal. That's not right. I get it.
If I wasn't in this situation, I would also be saying, like, you need to leave that person. But now that I'm in it, I know what has gone on in the relationship. And I can tell you, like, when you're in love, there's so many things
yeah.
that go on. And
I get that.
from outside point of view, you're going to say, that's not something that I would take. But you never know until you're in that
actually
situation.
in
Do you know what I
love.
mean? So once you learn not to love that person anymore, things become easier. And that's why people stay until they're like, you know what, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
There will come a time.
There
when
will
she's-
come a time.
Yeah,
And then you look back and you're like, what the hell was going on?
literally.
But I feel like watching it, you could just tell how numb she was.
Yeah.
From like every
And
single
it was
time.
so bubbly. Like, everyone was so bubbly when they came in. And, the things that just kept happening. And you can just see her going into her shell.
You could see. Yeah.
And everyone was just concerned
Them
at that
leaving
point.
the show.
Yeah.
Do you think that was like maybe like producers involved? Because they could see how bad it was? Or do you think they actually left on their own accord?
Yeah, I think even Olivia could see. She also said, like, I can see that the fact that she's not responding to the things he's doing, like, there's no reaction from her. She needs to actually go and get help.
Well,
it's not.
We love you, Ellie.
I love you.
Our
Ellie.
Cornish babe, my Cornish babe, found out she's also got family in Cornwall. So shout out Cornwall, shout out
to Ellie.
fams. Period out.
Like I said, everyone needs to give her grace. She needs to get to that point where, obviously I don't know if they're together or not, but if they are, give them that space, give them that time, to actually work out whatever they need to work out. Because that was the point of them leaving the show at first.
And her mum came in as well.
Yeah, her mum had to
didn't
step
seem
in.
that shocked at what was going on though.
I think
It was
looking
given
at
that
the
she'd
ti-
almost heard it before.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say, but the thing is, sometimes you need to actually think that you're on TV as well. You don't want that reaction that everyone's
that's true.
looking for, and that's why sometimes I kept my cool because, like, I'm being filmed.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
want
know
to
what
do
you
something
mean.
that I'm gonna regret. My family and my bosses are watching.
Oh,
You know
well,
what I mean?
honestly, if I was in that violence,
I get the point of not actually, doing
reacting
that
crazy,
big
acting really
reaction that
calm.
everyone's- Yeah.
Cameras are off.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like,
I mean, she's
literally.
there for her kids. She's not there for the guy.
That's so true.
So, shout out to Ellie's mom as well.
Shout out. Did you go on Bad Boyfriends for love or for chaos?
Chaos? No. Hell no. Hell no. I went there to fix my relationship. I went there to get clarity on situations that were happening in my relationship. And, chaos happened. Not my making, but hey, what can a girl do?
What were your first thoughts when you won? Did you think like fresh start, let's go? Or did you think...
I was like, what the fuck? How am I still here? Like, I was actually shocked. Like, how am I still here? Because every night we got voted out. Like,
Yeah,
everyone,
that's true.
We got voted.
Even towards the end as well, it was either you
Yeah.
or another couple, right?
And I whispered to Itul, I said, listen, if they vote us out right now, I don't mind leaving. At least we can go out and work our relationship out. And hopefully you're not still angry at me for bringing you on the show. But at some point I was like, yeah, like if it happens, it happens. But yeah, thank you for making me the winner. I mean, obviously it didn't go to
the plan. But I think as well, everyone's a lot happier that you're now happy.
Yeah.
I think this is what I think. As a viewer, I kind of wish all the girls were single. but not everyone is going to be single.
I mean, I got my happy ending, even though it wasn't with, the person I went in there with. But
was there any like relationships or like any like things that happened between other couples? Like
in what way?
Like the other couples like mixing?
What, like fancying another couple?
Yeah.
Hell no.
That didn't happen.
Nothing like that. Nothing. No.
Because I think
no one was interested in any other couple.
They were just focused on their couple.
On their couple. And that's a good thing, You don't want to go in there with your man and some girls.
I'm guessing it's not like Love Island, is it?
No, it's not.
But
some girls tried to make it like that,
Well, let's talk about episode 1 and episode 2. I felt like Miles was a little bit, sip that buzzball up. I felt like Miles, episode 1 and episode 2, was a little bit cheeky until he realised he was on Bad Boyfriends.
What, Miles?
Yeah.
What, with Daniela?
Yeah.
Did you actually what? So this is, okay. People keep saying that he said that he never wanted to marry. That's not true, though. If you actually hear it word for word, that's not what he said word for word. So it's like, okay, what's going on now? Daniela, what are you playing at?
I know, that's so
They're
true.
both engaged now. We've got a wedding to plan, guys.
I know. Is their relationship real?
It is. You can actually tell. It was so intense, especially Shay, because I was so close to Shay. There were some nights that we'll actually talk, and she's like, nah, this is actually frustrating me right now. Like, it's really taking a toll on my relationship. Like, you can tell that they were genuine. So I'm really happy that they left when they left.
Because I remember there was like a bit of like a mix with Miles and Daniela. Do you remember they were saying that whole, like, he went into the room?
Yeah, and so... Obviously,
I done my research. I remember every scene.
They cut some clips, but he actually didn't go in there. Like, he just went to see if the girls were okay. But she made it seem like he was going on there to, do something else, which wasn't the case. And we had spoken about that situation, and he actually, admitted and said, "Nah, that's not why I went in there." So it was like there was just constant situation between Miles and Daniela, and it's like, what's actually going on? And Shay couldn't get the whole picture because she hadn't seen the clip. You remember when they showed the clip of everyone's partner doing whatever BS they were doing, and she didn't get that chance to actually see what was going on. So it was quite frustrating for her, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, they're happy now.
They're happy, they're engaged, thank God.
How do you date differently now after being on national television?
I don't date.
You don't date? She's like, I'm out. Do you feel like the show's put you off men?
It has. I don't think I'm in the right space to date right now. Like when I talk to guys, it's just like,
It's not.
ew.
It's not ticking.
Get away from me.
Yeah. Do you feel
Like, I don't wanna
like
put
you have
myself in
trauma a bit?
I do. I don't trust anyone, even my shadow.
Yeah.
I don't trust.
I can imagine though, it's probably going to be quite hard for you to like date because
You know what it is, yeah? Now it's like I'm very aware of things. There's nothing anyone could do that I wouldn't know.
that's true.
Nothing
You've
could
been
get past
hurt
me
quite a
anymore. Do
lot.
you know what I mean? Like if you do something, I'll know for a fact that something's going on. And I don't want that you don't want that in a relationship. Do you know what I mean? So I think I need time to heal.
Some time to heal, to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Then go out there and date.
Like, I wouldn't
So-
want to put my trauma on anyone,
Exactly, and, like-
especially if they're genuine to me.
And when you're dating the next person as well, like you don't want to be thinking about like worrying about
What
they're
you
like
could do.
they're like your
Yeah,
ex.
yeah.
If that makes any
Yeah.
sense. You want to date fresh, but I guess you just need some time to heal.
I do. I just want to be alone. Me and
Are
my
you
cat.
the only one from the experiment that has separated from their couple?
Yeah, we're just the only ones, you know. It's just, well, like I said, I don't know about Ellie. I don't know if they're together or not, but
They are.
But knowing, well, I can talk for myself. I'm no longer in a relationship.
And you won the show.
Single and happy, and a winner as well. Period.
Did anything happen off camera that we don't know about?
Anything? No.
Or do they think they kept all the juicy bits in?
Oh, you mean like during the show?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes. So,
Anything as shocking as like the battery acid?
I mean, so I know people have seen like clips of when the girls were getting on to me, blah, blah, blah. I can tell my side of the story. So before we went on Hot Shots, we all agreed that we were going to push the limits of testing the boyfriends. So this is the conversation that we had off camera that you guys haven't seen. So when that happened, it was like, why are you getting on to me? I thought we agreed.
Yeah.
You know, we said we could push the limits. And I had already told this person that this is what had gone on. Her partner hadn't told her. So it was me telling her that this is exactly what he did. And they've turned around and said, I'm not a girl's girl. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? This is not Love Island. I came here to help you test your boyfriend. You did the same with my boyfriend as well. I didn't get onto you. I got onto him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think it's just like misplaced anger is...
Well, again, even watching the show, it was like, I was like, guys, come. I was screaming at the television. I was just like, why is it...
Normally, we always want someone to blame, but are you seriously going to blame me?
The girls are getting angry at the girls when they should actually be getting angry at the boyfriends because the boyfriends were entertaining it.
Thank you. Like, we were on there to fix our relationship. And like I said, we had an agreement that this is what was going to happen. So it's not like you didn't know what I was going to do. Like, obviously, I wasn't going to tell you like the details, you know, you didn't know how I would approach that situation. But yeah, it was a funny one for me. Yeah.
Right.
I got past it.
I want to talk about the stripping. Not your stripping.
Oh, not my shit.
Akon stripping.
Okay.
Was that all the time, 24/7, that whole character of the stripping and all of that?
It was.
Oh my God.
It was. And obviously, I've never been in a situation where I'm seeing
God, I'm going to
guys
see him, so I'm really chatting.
strip, and it was like, just put on some damn clothes. You know, why are you always stripping? Why are you showing off? You know, and this is the situation that Daniela told us about, like, he's always stripping when he doesn't need to be stripping. And we saw it and we're like, right, this is what she complained about. And, you know, I get that's his job, but sometimes know the time and place to do some certain things.
Have you had
know?
like a lot of messages from girls saying, like, relating to what you're going through?
Yeah. There's been a lot of support from
I
people.
can imagine.
Saying, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you've let that situation. You've actually, helped me." I'm like, "Oh my God, look at me, little influencer."
What would you say to someone that is going through what you went through? Someone that's got a bad boyfriend.
I would say don't be so hard on yourself. We all go through something, and you're not wrong for loving someone. And it's not your fault that they're doing whatever they're doing to you. It's that person's fault. That's who they are. Be graceful and just know that you can overcome that situation. You just need time, and you need God as well.
Yeah.
Pray. There's a
To get
special
through
prayer.
it.
There's a special prayer you need to pray. God needs to remove whoever is not meant to be in your life. That prayer works. Trust me, that prayer works. Like, that person is gonna be gone the next day. Same day delivery, baby. But yeah, just give yourself some grace. You come
What's
out
Olivia
happy.
Attwood like? She seems really involved in the show.
How you see her on screen is how she is in real life.
I love that.
Such a doll.
She's so involved as well. Like, she's
Yeah.
so like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
tell she's also built like a relationship with everyone on
Yeah.
the set. Like, she actually gets so
She was
involved,
so
gets
wonderful,
hands on, which I
honestly.
love.
Like, even sometimes, like, when I was really like upset, she would come over and be like, "You all right?" And obviously, you saw the conversation that we had, me, my ex, and Olivia, and it was just her just trying to find out why he was that person.
Yeah.
And I think that conversation really helped me. Like, it was really, really helpful being on that show.
Who would you say put it on most for the cameras? Couple wise. We'll do some quick fire. Let's do some quick fire bad boyfriend questions. Who put it on most for the cameras?
From my point of view, Aiken and Daniela.
Period that. Who was your favourite couple?
Can I have two?
Yeah.
So it was Shea Miles and
I
Anthony
like
and Dylan.
Yes.
They're my besties, absolute besties. Love you guys.
Who do you feel like anyone left too early?
Shea Miles.
Yeah.
I think they should have been on there. I think they would have won, actually.
I think so.
They would have won.
They're a really good couple.
Yeah. Like, not to be so hard on myself, but I didn't feel like we should have won. Just my humble opinion. Just my humble opinion. But I get where everyone was coming from. Like, Italo, admitting what he's done, showing me his phone.
Well, finally. About time.
I know. But I think people could actually see the progress. Even though I knew.
Well, yeah, I kind of see it.
I kind of see it.
But I feel like, girl, you had to pressure that progress.
Yeah.
Who was the most misunderstood?
Cheney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was.
I think he came across as quite a bad boyfriend, and then he actually wasn't that bad.
He wasn't. And we said it right from the start. Like, I get what she was trying to say.
Yeah, because a lot of the girls were onto him. Sorry. A lot of the girls were onto her for being like, why did you bring him on this show?
Yeah, we saw the part where she was talking about where, he was like, yeah, I bought that wig for you, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, that was bad.
You can't say things to someone, like, you know what I mean? You just bought stuff for someone. Why are you claiming that you've got these things for?
No, but don't be saying the wig that she's wearing.
So at that point, we saw, what she was hinting about. But aside from that, there was nothing bad about the boy.
Yeah.
Apart from, how he spoke to her. I just thought he didn't have to be on there.
Okay, in your opinion, worst boyfriend? Apart from yours.
I was literally about to say mine.
Not yours.
Dan.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, Dan. I think he needs a lot of work.
I think he knows he's the worst boyfriend.
He's not a bad person, trust me. Like, he's really same for my ex as well. Like, they're not bad people, they're just bad people in relationships. Do you know what I mean?
I think as viewers as well, you definitely get to see a softer side to the guys when they open up about why they are.
That was the first time I saw my partner being emotional. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, you can tell as well with the guys. It looked like it was their first time crying in a long time.
There needs to be bros on in real life.
Yeah, I
What do you
agree.
think?
Yeah.
In real life, yeah.
What was that?
Brozone needs to be in real
Yeah,
life.
no, I think so.
Yeah. And
Who
need therapy as well.
was your favourite girl?
Oh, my favorite girl.
Yeah.
Oh, easy, Shay.
Yeah, you guys
I
built a connection in that.
Yeah, we still talk. We're really close. Yeah.
Who was, would you say, the most disloyal to their partner?
To
Apart from
your
yours.
partner. I've got two people in mind. I've got Akon, just because of the things that he did while he was in Hot Shot. You know, having me there
This
on
Hot Shot, it kills
stage,
me.
having me there on stage, you know, putting my hands on his bum. Yeah, that was the slowness.
Where does he do that? Magic Mike? Is he like
I
on
actually
Magic?
don't know.
Or is it just like for...
I don't know.
I don't know if I could ever date a stripper.
No,
I can never.
I couldn't.
I think
I'm
it's
too
because,
jealous for that.
because, well,
Sorry.
Yeah, this is the thing. It confuses me because obviously back to Daniela and Akon.
Yeah.
And Akon's a stripper, Daniela's not a stripper, but she said that they've had sex on stage. So
That was the part where everyone was like, sorry, hold on. you have a problem with him stripping, but you've done
you must have
something-
done it as well or something. Really
It wasn't
confusing.
clicking.
No, it wasn't
Something
clicking.
just wasn't right.
Right, before I end this pod, I always ask everyone, do you have a question for me?
Yes.
Yes.
So, if you were on Bad Boyfriends, which couple would you want to be in?
Ooh. Which couple would I want to be in? This is a good one because there's not really many that I'd want to be in personally. I would say maybe Anthony and
Dylan?
And Dylan, yeah, because they seem like the most, their issues weren't as if like cheating related. It was
No.
more about the fact that he's on his arse.
Dylan was.
Yeah, he's just a bit lazy.
Yeah.
Which I think, fair enough. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. So yeah, I would probably say theirs because I think with cheating, like I think it's really hard to come back from that.
It is.
And I think I personally, if someone cheated on me, I'd be like paranoia.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to get over it.
Yeah.
I think
It's like that trust. Once that trust is broken, you can never repair that trust.
exactly. And
Like,
you always think about it.
It will take everything for you to rebuild that trust.
I'd
And
love
what do
to
you want
know-
to do?
But did you ever find out the reason as to why he cheated? Because in my mindset, I think guys cheat because I've spoken to like straight guys that have cheated before, and
Yeah.
they cheat because they're only thinking about. They're not even thinking
Yourself.
about the emotional connection with the woman. They're literally thinking about just getting off.
Yeah. So obviously, yes, I have had that conversation with him, and he told me it was a thing of, you know, back in the day, you know, he didn't really used to get attention from girls because he was a big guy. So now he's getting that attention, you know, he's big, like he's tall, he's all right, you know, to look at. And now he's getting that attention. And it's like, it's not all the attention that you need to actually, you know, actually take. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just any girl. You can't do that. You can't. It's like you're just being easy now. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants
Any
that.
hoe,
Nobody wants
anything.
that. No.
Anything
no.
for pose.
So, I mean, there's no excuse for cheating at all.
There isn't, but I do
There
think
isn't.
guys don't think with that when
They
they're
don't.
cheating, they're not thinking about. They want to put a relationship with that person
Yeah.
that they're having sex with. They're just thinking about getting
Yeah,
off.
and I always tell him, like, put yourself in my shoes.
Because if it was the other
If
way
I did
round,
that to you,
it'd be gone, or it'd be a different story. It'd be like the double standards though, because if it was you doing that,
Yeah.
you'd be called a slag,
Thank
a
you.
hoe,
Thank you.
all of these
And
words.
that's why I always put the song on repeat. I don't know if you know this song. I Should Have Cheated by Keisha Cole.
period out, as she sits her buzzball.
I should have.
Well, thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
Thank
I feel like
you.
I got all the bad boyfriends tea.
I think you guys did too.
What
You know?
advice would you have to anyone going on the show next? Any girlfriends that are going to put their boyfriends through the application?
If you have to take your boyfriend on a show called Bad Boyfriends, you shouldn't be in a relationship. I'll just say that. And yes, I'm also talking for myself. You shouldn't take that boy on there. Just leave that relationship. Because you know, The fact that you're taking him on there, you already know that there's something lacking in your relationship. Do you know what I mean? That's your answer. So, hey, you know.
Loud and clear, period. Thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Thank you for
Guys,
having me.
Make sure you subscribe. We're on our journey to 10K subscribers. And let me know who we should have next on the podcast. I shall see you next freaking week. Bye, everyone.